scrimmage highlight clip the other day, right?
Oh, yes, sir. That's right.
What was that play? What can you tell us?
It was just a little out route I had on the safety. I had leverage on him. I just made a good break outside, and the quarterback put it on me. Just walked in.
Do you feel like there's more that you can do in the passing game this year than you got a chance to do last year?
I think there definitely is. Like last year, I got here early. I got here late in the summer. I got here in like July, so I didn't have much time to really get acclimated into the offense too much. I played a good amount during the season, and I'm happy with that. They use me more of a blocking tight end, but obviously, the more I'm here, the more I'll be able to use my abilities.
What kind of details of your game are you seeing now that you're like, if you think back, like, man, I couldn't even think about doing this, adding this detail to what I was trying to do last year?
It's mostly with route running. We worked a lot of route running early spring. It's really since I used to, like I said, I played defense a long time ago. So this is only my fourth year at tight end. So I'm learning a lot of new route running stuff with my eyes, feet, hips, all that kind of stuff.
I remember last year before the season kicked off, you talked about how much you were trying to get in shape, how much you were working to maintain weight and figure all that out. How much of a challenge was that this offseason?
This offseason, so I actually was heavy in the winter. I was around 280 in the winter. I gained up a little bit of weight after the bowl game. But now since we started this spring, I'm down back to 253 now today. So really it's ups and downs with my weight. It really depends on what I eat. But with this program here and the workouts that we do, I'm staying in pretty good shape.
Go ahead.
What's the pride you take in a block? And in some ways, is that something you walk off the field, that's a bigger deal than making a catch when you get those opportunities?
Definitely. I'd say a big pancake block is definitely could be better than touchdown, especially if everyone sees it. I had a good one against Tennessee last year. And that was the best feeling ever. It was my first game in because I got sick for the first game, and I just felt great, and I was able to show my abilities in blocking.
Karter, does it just feel like everyone is more comfortable in this offense right now compared to just last season? Just having this offseason to really get to know it, is it more relaxed?
I'd say so. Yeah, I say everybody has their own version of the offense in their head, so we're able to bounce off of each other and become the best we can be.
What's impressed you about Phil so far and his acclimation to everything that you guys do here?
I think he's a great leader. I think he comes in, he knows the offense already, so he can bring in everything he knows from Boston College and help us kind of tweak it and fix all the little things and make it better.
Is there a different sense when he's in the huddle, like the way he talks, the way he carries himself, than how you guys felt last year? Is there any difference in how he carries that?
I think he brings a very strong voice to the huddle, and he knows what he's talking about, and he's really easy to listen to.
Anything else? When you're working with Gavin, what kind of synergy do you two have at that position together, and how do you kind of feed off each other?
That's my brother right there. We just work together. We're in 12 a lot, so we block and double teams all the time together. And then when the other guy's in, we're cheering for him to make whatever's best for the team. So.
Pat mentioned that there will be times where Frank will just run the same play over and over again in these scrimmages. Is that frustrating to you at times where you definitely want to beat the defense? You want to wear a blue jersey at practice sometimes.
Right.
But are you able to also view that, hey, like we're working on something a little bit more important than a scrimmage win here? I
think the most important thing about running the play over and over again is it builds toughness because the defense knows what you're doing, right? So if you can do your assignment, they can't stop it anyway.
Who's your biggest defensive rival on this team that you go up against?
Oh. That's a good question. There's a few. I would say Nakai Johnson is a great defensive end. Bam is good. Hardest guy to block is definitely Devin Danielson. Okay. Yeah.
How big of a problem is number 11 going to be on defense this year?
Oh, man, he's going to be everywhere. That's a fast man right there. Yeah, he's very special. He's very hard to block on the outside.
Why is Devin the hardest to block?
He's strong. He's benching over like 600. He's a big dude. Coming on a stiff block on that it's rough.
Not afraid to use his head either, huh?
Oh yeah, no, you don't get in his way.
Hey, Deslin and Hub are gone. Okay, it's going to be a little, but no, it's like guys just.
Yeah, that's the good thing that we have here is we have a lot of depth in most positions that we have, and everyone's willing to step up and everybody's ready to step up when it's time to go.